Maybe it'll fix after it processes. But either way, Shalom.
Shalom, shalom.
We the Hebrew Israelites come in week in and week out to prophesy the downfall of this wicked kingdom, which you know to be America, but we know to be spiritual Sodom and Egypt. All right? We want to start off by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to our elders and apostles of Great Millstone who do teach and rule well. Peace, love, and salutations to the house of David, the hopeful elect. I came out there pushing his word in truth and sincerity. To those of you that be likened unto the speckled birds scattered to the four corners, speaking in different tongues, unto you we say shalom. All right?
Shalom.
Amen. So today is November 10th, all right, of the year 2020, the year of prophecy. All right? Hey, still in the midst of this bullshit election. All right? Still in the midst of this wicked kingdom. Okay? Still in the midst of these wicked people, man. All right? Hey, man, this place is through, man.
Go to the bloody city.
All right? I got Ezekiel chapter 9, verse 4. And the Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. All right? Hey, and, we was breaking bread before we started, man, just kind of dialoguing, just being in the spirit, tired of this place, man. Tired of seeing the same shit, all right? Tired of waking up to the same shit.
Eating the same foods and shit. All right? The same foods, all right, that's pretty much poison, man. It's vexing, man. All right, and like we was out here talking yesterday, man, we was saying like, man, if you really want to get the fuck up out of here, man, all right, you'll be doing whatever you can in your power to do so, man. You'll be out here doing the work. You'll be out, because the Lord, we got the drawing where it says, give you no rest. But the Lord, all right, he said, pretty much give him no rest, man.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 62, verse 6. I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace, day nor night.
Hey, and we those men. All right, we come out here week in, week out, okay, day in and day out, okay, to prophesy and chant down the destruction of our enemies, man. But
verse 6, Isaiah 62, verse 6. I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace, day nor night. Ye that make mention of the Lord, keep not silence, and give him no rest.
That's the point right here.
Till he establish, until he make Jerusalem a praise in the earth.
So the Lord said, give him no rest, man. All right, until he establish and make Jerusalem a praise in the earth, roughly paraphrasing. All right, so it's like, if you really want, like you said, man, we tired, man. We you know what I mean? This place is finished, man.
Just go ahead and hang it up. Just go ahead and die, man. Pull the plug. You still holding on to fucking life support, man. Just pull the plug and get it over with, man. Pull the goddamn plug. All right. This is Ecclesiastes, chapter 1, verse 14. I have seen all the works that are done under the sun, and behold, all is vanity and vexation of spirit. All right? And again, that's what we was breaking bread on, man. Hey, because some days are more vexing than others, man. All right? Some days it hits you on such a stronger vibration. You know what I'm saying?
You realize, like,
to the extent of which
I'm in the fucking captivity, man. It's the same shit, man.
Yeah.
Day in, day out, man. I'm still here. You wake up, you like, what the fuck, man? Same bullshit. Turn on the TV, same bullshit.
Walk outside.
Same bullshit. It's the same bullshit, man. Vanity and vexation, man.
Ecclesiastes chapter 1, verse 14. I have seen all the works that are done under the sun, and behold, all is vanity and vexation of spirit. That which is crooked cannot be made straight, and that which is wanting cannot be numbered. Right, man? So there's nothing we could do, in regards to this system, man. There's nothing we can do in regards to the people that are joined under this place, all right? But ultimately, allowing Yahweh Hashem Yahushai to allow this place's course to run, man. Continuing to be patient, man. All right? Continuing to, basically have that endurance, man. All right?
I got so, shoot. This is Romans 8:26. Hold on. Romans 8 and Salakia. Yeah. It's so much meat on this.
Start at 20.
Yeah, okay, all right. All right, I'm going to start at 19. Yeah. Romans 8 and 19. For the earnest expectation of the creature waited for the manifestation of the sons of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai.
Right, exactly, man. So, as we often bring out, man, it's not only us, that's desiring and groaning and being in that spirit of the sighing and crying. It's all the creation itself, man. What the scriptures say that even the trees shall rejoice and bring forth abundance, roughly paraphrasing.
When they say when the wicked are in rule, you're gonna get it.
Proverbs chapter 29, verse 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. Salakia. Proverbs 29, verse 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. Right, man? That's why you have, I just did a lesson earlier. Basically, they said that they did a study on the disease of despairs. So like depression, anxiety, alcohol consumption. And they basically said that Americans basically they increased all of these things since 2009 up to 2018 by 70%. And you know they ain't talking about so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans because we've been through this shit 20 times over. You know what I mean? We done had to deal with it. So it shows that these people are through, man. Esau is done for. Esau can't handle nothing, man. He'll fall apart, man, over the smallest things, man, that we done been through so many times, man. All right? But again, after a while, all right? All right, but after a while, like we may mention, sometimes you have those days where it hits you more, man. It hits you full circle, if you will. Whereas if you put some water on your hand and smack the shit out of somebody, like just a rude awakening, They got that sting and knock some senses back into you, like, yo, this shit is crazy. What the fuck are you holding on for?
Yeah, you be like, yo. And the thing is, the good, yo, I ain't gonna even lie, yo. We feel like this, so we got hope.
Yep.
So imagine
those who don't.
Imagine those who don't got hope, man. All right. Hey, because you can pretty much see that this place is finished, man.
Yep.
Let me finish this.
Yeah,
up.
you good.
I started at 19. I'm gonna start at 18 though. Romans 8 and 18. For I reckoning that the suffering of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us.
Exactly. So even vainly speaking as men, all right, Lord willing, once we receive that reward of salvation, all right, we're gonna look back and be like, man, that shit was light work. But being in the flesh, you gotta remind yourself of these things, man. So when you're in the flesh, it's a constant reminder, because guess what? Your flesh is still in it. You can't escape from this place in any way, shape, or form. Really, the only way being through the spirit, man. All right? But again, even then, what the scriptures say, for much wisdom is much grief. So even then, you can't, you can't avoid it, if you will.
For the earnest expectation of the creature waited for the manifestation of the sons of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai.
Con.
For the creature was made subject to vanity, not willingly, but by reason of him who have subjected the same in hope. Because the creature itself also shall be delivered from the bondage of corruption into glorious liberty of the children of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai.
Con, exactly, man, because they're also in bondage as well, man. All right, everything that Esau does and everything that he touches, man, all right, is destructive to the creation of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai in every way, shape, or form, man. All right, so it's not only us that's going through it. All right.
For we know that the whole creation groaneth and travaileth in pain together until now.
Exactly, man. That, like I just said, all right? It's one and the same, man. Because we desire that rulership, man. We desire that righteousness, all right? That's what we desire, man, because ultimately the Lord, that's what he made us for. He made us inherently to be and operate in righteousness, man. The same way he made the world for our sakes, and you understand that the world was made for our sakes, you understand that the world was made to basically rejoice in that righteous rulership.
And not only they, but ourselves also.
Exactly. Not only creation, but ourselves as well, man.
Which have the first fruits of the Spirit, even we ourselves grown within ourselves.
Exactly.
Waiting for the adoption, to wit, the redemption of our body.
Exactly, man. Getting them new spiritual bodies, all right? Being back in our rightful estate, being back in our rightful minds, all right? Not having to open the door and see a whole bunch of bullshit, all right? Not even having to wake up and hear anything, you know? We actually gonna have full peace, full rest.
For we are saved by hope, but hope that is seen is not hope. For what a man seeth, why do he yet hope for?
Exactly, man. And that's why we always bring out the importance of faith, man. Faith is so important because of the fact that the Lord just gave it to you. It will no longer require anything on your behalf. All right? If the Lord just gave it to you, it'll be like, okay, I already know what's going to happen. I don't have to do anything. I'm going to just sit back and wait. You know? Whereas faith, we're required to do things, man. All right? We required to come out here and bid them to the marriage. All right? Doing our videos on a weekly basis. All right, making our calling and election sure. All right, hey, that's our hope, man. All right, the Lord gave us the blueprint. He gave us the keys to receive salvation, man.
Hey, what the Lord say, man? We prisoners of hope, man.
Yep.
It say, but if we hope for what, Salakia, but if we hope for that we see not, then do we with patience wait for it.
Exactly, man. Because it takes a strong measure of faith to basically believe in things that you don't see, you know? Especially being in this flesh, man. The flesh will basically, you know, as we see in the book of Romans, all right, Paul expounded on it plenty of times, man. You know, when you want to do the right thing, you end up not doing it because of this wicked flesh, you know? But that's why, again, he gave us the example, man, of the spirit being willing, all right, but the flesh being weak.
Say, likewise, the Spirit also helpeth our infirmities, for we know not what we should pray for as we ought, but the Spirit itself making intercessions for us with groaning which cannot be uttered.
Exactly, man.
And it's like the Spirit, like, it's like this, man. We know that we want the kingdom of heaven to be established, but in our spirit wanted so much more, man. Like the Spirit wanted so much more that we in this fleshly body, we can't even elaborate on how much. Okay, we tired, man. There's really no words to put it in perspective. To put it in perspective to how we feel about this place and how we ultimately be ready for a change, man. All right, a righteous change. All right, and in that, all right, the Lord have it to where as though the Spirit, okay, make the intercession for us, man. All right, it's like, you know how you be like, man, I don't even got the words to explain how I feel, but the Spirit, you know, the spirit is make it complete though, man. In the spirit, you like, man, you know how to say only the Lord knows my my worries or my woes or whatever, man. It's like, man, it says, Salakia. It says, and he, Salakia. And he that searcheth the hearts knoweth what is the mind of the spirit. Like I just said, that's Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. All right, because Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, all right, he searches the heart. He searches the heart, meaning your mind, your spirit. All right, he knows how tired we are. Get that one they say on this shit. We're out the saints. The Lord know how we feel, man, in the spirit, man. All right. It says, and he that searcheth the hearts know what is in the mind of the spirit, because he maketh intercessions for the saints according to the will of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. So Yahweh Shai knows what we feeling, because he's going to the Heavenly Father on our behalf, petitioning for us, man. And he's putting it, you know how you got a lawyer and
he's pleading the ultimate case.
Yeah, but he's doing it in a professional way. Yeah. Like I could get up there on the, because you know how the lawyer be like, look, let me do all the talking. I don't want you to say nothing. Know what I'm saying? Because that's not really your lot, man. That's not your profession. Yep. Know what I'm saying? Let the lawyer do his job. Yep. So when the lawyer, he gonna get up there, he gonna talk in a way that's fitting for the courts. All right, you know, we'll get up there, we might stutter, we might trip over our words. Yep. We might not have the words that might say at that particular time. Yep. So it'll sound fucked up, but in our minds, in our spirit, we know what we're trying to get out. It just don't come out like that, right? So it's the same thing with Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. We know in us, we really don't got the words to put in to how we feel and how much we vex with this place, but through the spirit, the Lord know. Yeah. So the Lord go and translate that to the Yahweh, like, look, my men out there, Father, you know, they need this, they need that, help them out, send them an angel, protect them, send them a blessing. And then the Heavenly Father grant it, man.
This is Daniel chapter 7, verse 25. Daniel chapter 7, verse 25. And he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws, and they shall be given into his hand until a time and times and the dividing of time. All right? Hey, matter of fact, I'll get 26. But the judgment shall sit, and they shall take away his dominion to consume and to destroy it unto the end. All right? Hey, man, that's Esau Edom, man. All right? Changing the times and laws. All right? Being against the Most High. All right? Saying I will be as the Most High.
Hey, because at the end of the day, Satan means adversary, and Esau is the ultimate adversary, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. And us being defenders of the gospel, all right, that's us, because we always in battle. Because what it say? We battle spiritual wickedness in high places, man. All right, so we defenders of the gospel. We always in that spiritual battle, man. Fighting demons out here, fighting spiritual demons. All right, and after a while, man, you know, it wear and tear on you, man. All right,
The scripture says that even in much studying is weariness of flesh. You know, and that's just on a low level, if you will. You know what I'm saying? So imagine how much more the various principalities and spirits, all right, and all the nonsense that we got to deal with on a daily basis.
I think I got more on that.
I knew you did.
And we know that all things work, this is 28, and we know all things work together for the good to them that love Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, to them who are the call according to his purpose.
Exactly, man. All right.
So
hey, because what the scriptures say, many are called, but few are chosen.
Hey, and we know, like I said, the suffering compared to this time is not worthy to be compared to what's to come, man. Roughly paraphrasing.
It's light affliction.
Kind.
But on this side, it feel like hell.
Yeah, well, on this side, it feel like hell,
what it is.
Because, hey, plus when you don't, listen, especially when you know, like you said, because like you said, you got some days that's better than others. But some days it just hits you like,
it hits you
like
full
damn,
circle.
man. Like, you know what I mean? What the fuck, man? You know?
Yep.
I'm still here in this fucking place, man.
Yep.
You know, we still got to deal with the demons.
Yep.
We're still subject to payments.
So this weak ass flesh.
This weak ass flesh, we waking up, you know what I mean? In pain, back hurting, tooth hurting.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Your motherfucking legs hurting. You gotta come out here, do the work, okay, and stand on this hard concrete. But hey, man, but guess what? The Lord said that this ain't worthy to be compared to what the Lord got coming for us, man.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 17, starting at verse 23. Afterwards he will rise up and reward them and render their recompense upon their heads. But unto them that repent, he granted them return and comforted those that failed in patience. Return unto the Lord and forsake thy sins. Make thy prayer before his face and offend less. Turn again to the Most High and turn away from iniquity, for he will lead thee out of darkness into the light of health. And hate thou abomination vehemently. Who shall praise the Most High in the grave instead of them which live and give thanks? All right, and really, the point being really at 24, you know, because we've repented and he's granted us that opportunity to return, all right, but also granted us with patience as well, man, all right? Also granted us with that same measure of faith, all right? He hasn't reduced our portion, if you will, you know? Because we were sitting here, and it's also the spirit too, because we was both feeling the same way before even coming. They ain't even know, and then we start breaking bread, and then boom, like you said, like the spirit will help us give the words. And because I first came up, you know, damn, I got a blazing headache. I don't know why. You know, dialogue, then there, like, it's vexation of spirit. Like we just tired, you know, my back hurt. You know, I walked out the house, my left knee hurting, like feeling like an old man, like I ain't even did nothing today. You know? But that vibration is pushed so much on those who are diligently seeking the Lord, man. It's pushed on such a stronger vibration, man.
Hey, you know what else? Through the spirit, you know, I believe that you know, a lot of us we brothers got infirmities, man. And you know, because what it say
This is the book of 2 Corinthians, chapter 4. And I'll start at verse 6. No, Salakia. 2 Corinthians chapter 4. I'm going to start at verse 7. 16 is going to be the point, but there's too much meat on this. 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 7. But we have this treasure in earthen vessels, that the excellency of the power may be of Yahweh by Shem Yahushai and not of us. We are troubled on every side, yet not distressed. We are perplexed, but not in despair. Persecuted, but not forsaken. Cast down, but not destroyed. Always bearing about in the body the dying of the Lord Yahushai, that the life also of Yahushai might be made manifest in our body. All right, so as the elder was saying, you know, we go through different things, but ultimately the Lord hasn't given us over to those elements, you know? The Lord hasn't given us over to being in that spirit of despair, to being in that spirit of full vexation where it consumes us, man. All right?
Hey, you got, that was it on that?
No, I got more.
Go ahead. I was going to bring this up. Here we go.
Yeah, go ahead. And I could, because it's
This
more
2 Corinthians 12:9. He said unto me, my grace is sufficient for thee, for my strength is made perfect in weakness. Most gladly, therefore, will I rather glory in my infirmities, that the power of Yahawashi HaMashiach may rest upon me.
Exactly. Hey, and why the Yahweh Hashem Yahawashi? Because if we being plain, speaking plainly, carnally speaking, we probably ain't even want to come out the camp today. You know what I mean? Like, yo, let me just sit in the crib, you know, relax. I'm feeling it on every angle. But then through the spirit, it's just like, nah, man, I can't not go to camp.
And, you know? And not just that, man, but like I said, man, we are made perfect. Yep. It says we are made perfect in weakness, man. Yep. All right.
Hey, and I already feel better.
Me too.
Yeah, you know, we might be a little tired, you know, might feel certain things in the flesh, but I feel better. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm overall like, okay.
Like you still feel it, but you like you feel comforted.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you feel comforted. You know what I mean? You feel like you like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, man, you know, but when you tap into the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahawashi, you feel like that warm blanket over you.
Yeah.
Like that it feel like you being hugged. You know what I'm saying?
That little extra coating, if you will.
Exactly.
That extra covering.
You know what I mean? You feel it.
Yeah. Hey, cause you gotta realize, man, you know, those of us who are sincere and diligent in this thing, we're already covered, you know? Hey, but sometimes, you know, the winter get a little bit colder, so you need an extra covering. You know, and that extra covering comes by way of what, man? Prayer, fasting, all right? Us having hope, us having faith, you know, us not, having a lack of patience, you know? Us not giving into the flesh, all right? Back at 2 Corinthians.
Matter of fact, let me finish it. It got more in it.
Yep.
Therefore, I take pleasure in infirmities, in reproaches, in necessities, and persecution, in distress, for Yahawashi HaMashiach's sake. For when I am weak, then I am strong.
Exactly. Hey, because you have to understand, right? When, again, as we may mention earlier, when you have knowledge, it doesn't require anything of you, you know? But when you're weak, that's the same thing. You know what I'm saying? When you're strong, you know what I mean? You're strong, and nothing is required of you. But when you're weak, there's something that's required of you, man. Having faith to push on.
And like you said, brother, and you know, being as though when we feel, because I said, yo, before the camera started, I'm like, yo, it's one of those days where, but I say, when you feel what? Weak in the spirit.
Weak in the spirit,
You know what I mean? But through the spirit is like the fact that we able, when we feeling weak in the spirit, and we able to come out here and still do the work of Yahweh Hashem Yahawashi, that's when we made strong, man. That's that push through. That's that last rep in the gym that you couldn't do. All right, that's the rep. That's that rep that's gonna actually count, man. All right, the one that you couldn't, because it's easy to do it when you want to do it.
Yeah. It's harder to do it when you don't want to.
It's a different story when you ain't in the spirit and you push yourself to do it still, man. All right, because that's what's going to make you. That's what's going to make you strong. That's what's going to make you okay. That fine goal. You know what I'm saying?
And not only that, you know, when you don't want to do it, and then still know that you have to as well. You know what I'm saying? Because it don't just stop at, you know, when you don't feel like doing it. Because then to him that knoweth to do good but doesn't do it, it's a sin, roughly paraphrasing. So the Lord, you know, the Lord might give you something on like 5 different angles, and you be like, nah, man, I can't go out like that. You know?
Hey, what to say, man? This is a fight, man. You like literally. When it say let nobody take thy crown, man, when the Lord said let nobody take thy crown, all right, what's the crown, man? This wisdom and knowledge and understanding of Yahweh Hashem Yahawashi, man. All right, you can get complacent, all right, and get that slothful demon on you, and you can just let it consume you. Or you can it's like slipping into a coma. Or you can, you know what I mean, snap up out of it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Fuck it, I'm gonna throw up. You know what I mean? I get in the spirit. You know what I mean? And that's the fight right there, man. That's what the Lord wants to see you fight the flesh, man. That's you fighting your flesh. That's you going to war. That's the spirit going to war with the flesh, man.
You got more on that? Let me get this real quick, because I had this in regards to what you was going into. Psalms chapter 55, verse 22. Cast thy burden upon the Lord, and he shall sustain thee. He shall never suffer the righteous to be moved. But thou, O Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, shall bring them down into the pit of destruction. Bloody and deceitful men shall not live out half their days, but I will trust in thee. All right? Hey, so that's just like...
That's another thing, man. You got, it's all fucking loud, man. This place is loud, it's dirty.
I was just thinking it, but I wasn't going,
you know what
I mean? Yeah.
That be it's just shit like, yo.
The icing on the cake.
Yeah, it's just like, yo, man, this fucking place gotta go, man. You know what I mean? It's loud, it's dirty, and it's just
trifling.
The people, when you just looking around, it's like the people done, man. Like, you know what I mean? How much more, you know, we got to go through this, Lord. You know what I mean? Like, Baba Kashad destroy this place, man.
Baba Kashad.
You know? Like, that, it's like, yo, man. It's like, because really, when you look around, man, you see, like, yo, it's nothing left. There's nothing left, man. All right? But we gotta endure, though, man. That's the name of the game, man. All right, hey, you know how they got boot camp and the army and shit? But they call it the Hell Week.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, that's what we going through, man. It's like Hell Week, man. You know, you only get 2 minutes to eat. They got you out 3 in the morning in the ocean and shit. Know what I mean? You only sleeping for like 20 minutes a day. Know what I mean? Going through
basically pushing you to the limit.
Yeah, push you to the limit to break you, man. But ultimately, okay, is if you come out, if you can withstand that, you're gonna come out on the other end. You know what I mean? Okay, basically, like find gold, man. All right.
I got a few, so like it. This is 2 Timothy chapter 2, starting at verse 3. Thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Hamashiach Yahushai. No man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who hath chosen him to be a soldier.
Yeah, because the affairs of this life, if you entangle yourself within this world, then guess what? It said what?
By this world.
Is that you're gonna be consumed by this world? What did the Lord say? If you friends with the world, you're basically an enemy of the Lord, man.
Love not the world, neither the things in it.
No man entangle himself with the affairs of this world, because this world is a distraction, man. Now we know, like we say, you gotta use the world, not abuse it, right? But okay, that's like the boy from Dead Presidents. When the boy Smokey was asking, he's like, man, you got a baby girl, man? He was like, yeah. He was like, man, let me see a picture. Let me see the picture. He like, man, I don't even. He said, man, you mean tell me you got a baby girl, you don't even write it? He said, listen, man, we'll worry about the world when we get back to the world, man. He said, if I worry about what's going on in the world, I'm a dead man out here, man. So it's the same thing, man. If we worrying about what's going on in this world, man, we're gonna be consumed with the world, not focused on the task, not focused on the mission, man. All right.
Hey, it's like you running, right? Death is behind you. You see the light at the end of the tunnel, and then you stop. Why would you do that?
And then you stop, man.
Why would you do that?
Well, you're supposed to match
right there. Yeah.
Matter of fact, you see right behind you, and it's like right there. But the thing is, you turning around, like, look. Fuck turning around.
Yeah, Lot's wife.
Yeah, just that shit could be this close to you. Fuck turning around,
it don't
man.
Matter.
Just focus on the that light that's on the end of the tunnel, man. Because when you turn around,
that'll be the very same thing that consumes you.
yeah, that'll be because look, now you risk tripping,
Yep.
now you risk falling,
Yeah.
and that, like you said, that'll be the very thing that consume you.
Yep.
Where
Because you redirected your focus from the spiritual
exactly,
to the carnal.
Yeah, and you can't see where you're going now.
Yeah.
If you were to focus on that light, stay steadfast ahead,
Yeah.
and gave it all you got,
Yeah.
right? You would have been, you know what I mean?
Would've been
You would have
good.
been good, man.
Yep. This second Esdras, chapter 6, verse 59, if the world now be made for our sakes, why do we not possess an inheritance with the world? How long shall this endure? All right, and I was holding that from earlier. All right, but nonetheless, that's the same spirit we in, man. All right, we understand what has to come to pass. All right, we understand the things that still have to, come to fruition. All right, hey, but at the same time, we also plead with the Lord, man. All right, what the scriptures say, it says, let us plead together, man. All right, hey, so we bring the Lord in remembrance to all the things that He's promised us, man. All right, especially times or instances like today, where we feel that vexation of spirit on such a higher vibration, that's when the Lord will basically see it through, man.
Hey, listen, man, brothers, we try to, you got brothers trying to be fervent in the spirit, those demons gonna come too, man, and fuck with you because you hot for the Lord, man. So it's gonna try to do anything it can to knock you off your square, man.
Yep.
You got something?
Yeah, I'm back at 2 Corinthians chapter 4. All right, and I'll jump down to 16. For which cause we faint not, but though our outward man perish, yet the inward man is renewed day by day. For our light affliction, which is but for a moment, worketh for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory. While we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen. For the things which are seen are temporal, but the things which are not seen are eternal. All right, hey, and ultimately the point, all right, the outward man is dying on a daily basis, man.
Hey, every second, man, that
Every
we
second,
in,
yeah.
we dying, man, in these bodies, man. All right, we trying to get the fuck up out these bodies, man. You know how Chucky, you like I've been in this body too long.
Yeah.
He snapped.
That shit, that's vexation.
Yeah.
That shit, and that goes to surely oppression maketh a wise man mad.
Hey,
I mean, mad in the aspect of anger, but then mad because it can drive you crazy.
Hey, exactly. And when you look around, you see that's exactly what's happening to our people, man. Most of these people walking around bugged the fuck out, man. All right, they bugged out. They done, man. I was riding down here. I'm on Broad Street. I'm riding down. You got Jake. He got a sign up. They first of all, they outside. They rapping on the mic and shit. Then you got Jake with a sign that say, feed these zombies before they. It said feed these zombies money before they end up eating you or some shit like that. I'm like, man, Jake. Then I get down to see Supreme Mall. Jake got big ass speaker out there, music going. They break dancing and shit. I'm like, what the fuck, man? You got something?
Okay. The book of Sirach, chapter 20, verse 32. Necessary patience in seeking the Lord is better than he that leadeth his life without a guide. All right? Hey, and that goes back to everything we've been saying, man. Because ultimately you have to understand, again, like kind of going back to when you don't feel like doing something, and then knowing that you have to, but then through the Spirit desiring to do it as well, that's a necessary patience.
Hey, or when you don't want to do it, or when you ain't in the Spirit, if you will, and then you go ahead and then you the Spirit overtake the flesh. You feel built up, man. It's like something that you can't explain once again, but you feel it. Like the brother was saying, like, man, I feel better already, man. You know, it was like that. The Lord was testing us, and we passed the test. Now we built up. Now the Lord strengthened us a little bit, man. It ain't all that bad, man. You know, it's not all that bad, man. You know what I mean? But hey, in this fleshly body, all right, this fleshly body can play tricks on you, man. Have you thinking okay, is worse than what it really is, man. All right? But through the Spirit, it will say, man, the inward man's renewed day to
I got you.
kind. The water out.
Yep. 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 16, for which cause we faint not, but though our outward man perish, yet the inward man is renewed day by day.
The inward man is renewed day by day, man. How? Through the Spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man.
Yep.
That's why the elders, they got like young spirits on them, man. Yep. All right, the elders, Tahar, Ramla, all the elders on down. All right, they older men. All right, but they got young spirits, man. You know what I mean? So we know that the scripture right here, is true. Hey, right now, like we like the spirit, we lifted up in the spirit right now, man. It says, this is Micah 2:10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest.
Beautiful.
Because it is polluted, it shall destroy you, even with the sword destruction.
God, exactly. And this place is polluted, man. All right? Hey, and ultimately, that's why, again, being in the Spirit and understanding these, the various things that we have to battle on a daily basis, we remind ourselves of these things, man. We remind ourselves of what the scripture says, man, to keep us on that straight and narrow. All right? Hey, because all it takes, what the scripture say, a little leaveneth the whole lump. All it takes is just a little bit, man. That's all it takes, man, just a little measure to mess up the whole batch. All right? And if you understand that and equate that from a carnal to a spiritual, imagine how quick you could be overthrown. What do it say? After the spirit leaves, it comes back with 7 more. Hey, why make yourself susceptible to be spiritually overthrown just because you don't know how to put your flesh in subjection?
Hey, and I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna tell you this, man. It's not as easy as said than done, really though, man.
Yeah.
It's not really easy to put your flesh in subjection, man. That's not really an easy thing to do, man. That's like, for example, that's like somebody got money, but instead of spending it, they save it. It's hard for somebody to have that discipline to actually save money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because usually, if you got money, the first thing you want to do is go buy something. You want to spend it, you want to do something. Because ultimately, what is it? It's pleasing to the what? The flesh. Man.
Yep.
So the flesh, man, and the Lord, okay, the Lord knew what he was doing when he put us in these bodies, man. All right, because like the Lord said, man, we battle spiritual wickedness in high places, man. All right, and the biggest fight that we fighting is the fight against our flesh, man. All right, that's to go back and forth with yourself. You ever see the cartoons? You have a demon on one side.
Oh yeah, kind of.
And then you have the angel on the other side, man. The demon is your flesh. All right, the angel is the spirit, man. Or the flesh tell you, man, look, man, go, this bitch, you know what I mean? Oh, she got a dude, man, fuck that nigga. Go ahead and pop it. Ain't nobody gonna know. Your flesh, like, your spirit, like, look, man, you know you going off. Don't do that, nah, man.
Yeah.
So it's a constant battle, man.
Yeah.
Hey, what the Lord say? The Lord say he a man of war, man. All right? Everything is opposed to everything, man. All right? You got the how I go, the fish that eat the motherfucking the fish that eat the little fish. Then that another fish come up, bigger fish come along, eat that fish. Right? Then somebody come along, catch that fish, put him on the grill, cook, you know what I mean? Cookie. And then the cycle of life go on. Everything is is a battle, man.
Yep. Romans chapter 5, starting at verse 3. And not only so, but we glory in tribulations also, knowing that tribulation worketh patience, and patience experience, and experience hope. And hope maketh not ashamed, because the love of the Most High is shed abroad in our hearts by the Ruach HaKodesh, which is given unto us. For when we were yet without strength, in due time Hamashiach died for the ungodly. For scarcely for a righteous man will one die, yet peradventure for a good man some would even dare to die. But the Most High commendeth his love toward us, and that while we were yet sinners, Hamashiach died for us. All right? Hey, and again, you know, you have to understand that we take a pleasure in going through these things because, as it says, man, it helps us, you know, be built up in patience, you know, be built up in experience, be built up in hope. So that way, when this comes around, you know, again.
Hey, what's the best? What they say? What's the best teacher, man? Experience, man. All right, when you going through something, you can sit down in the classroom all day, man. But if you actually go through it, then you pretty much battle tested. You bet. You know what I mean? Like for example, you have somebody in the military. Now they go through all that training, right? But when shit pop off, all that training go out the window. Now if you got somebody that been in the shit, if you had somebody that been in the shit, as they would say, somebody that been to war, somebody that seen bodies blown up, little kids killed and all that shit. Yep. If you seen that, then you survived it. When you go back into battle, that shit don't mean nothing to you, man. Yep. You walking over that shit like it ain't even nothing, man. All right, but when somebody that haven't been battle tested, they freaking the fuck out. They losing they marble. They like, oh shit, motherfucker just got his head blown off.
They ain't never seen.
You know what I mean? Oh, a motherfucking kid just got ran over by a motherfucking tank. Yeah. You know what I mean? Well, that's what the Lord putting us through, man. He putting us through you get that, make you ready to the battle? Yeah. The Lord putting us through a series of tests, man, to get us ready for the ultimate battle, man. All right, which is going to be the RFID chip. All right, that vaccine that they're about to come out with. All right, all these things, okay, it's going to come into play in a later date, man. Hey, you remember Karate Kid? Mr. Miyagi, when he had you doing all that shit. Yeah. He like, yo, you got me waxing your floors and shit, cleaning your windows. What that got to do with anything? But when it came time for him to get in battle, everything that he was teaching him, all right, you know, he was able to use. It helped him. He was like, oh, now it makes sense. It made sense then. You understand what I'm saying? Go ahead, all right, shoot.
2nd Esdras chapter 16, verse 40. O my people, hear my word, make you ready to thy battle.
Yeah, the Lord said, hear the word, make you ready to the battle. Because what's about to happen, man? You about to have martial law, or you about to have Jacob's trouble. Yep. All right.
Nationwide lockdown.
All right, nationwide lockdown. All right, they're gonna be putting people in FEMA camps. All right, they're gonna be motherfucking. It's gonna be a famine. You ain't gonna be able to eat out here. Yep. All these things are about to come upon the earth, man.
The UN gonna come over and wreck shop.
UN. All right, soldiers on your street, coming through your block, kicking in your motherfucking door, raping your wife, killing your kids. Hey, but you know what? People don't think that's gonna happen here though. But that's gonna be reality check. That's gonna be exactly. Our reality gonna become your reality, man. All right. All right. Well, you already got soldiers here on location already, man. All right. Now they got Biden in office. They pretty much setting up the trap, man, for Jake, man. And our people don't even realize what's going on, man. We just stuck on stupid, man. Trying to figure out, okay, the next bag of weed. Who got the pills? Who got the look, man? All hell about to break loose, man. All right, then what you gonna do then, man? All right, what you gonna do then? Go ahead, you got something else?
2nd Esdras chapter 16, verse 40. O my people, hear my word, make you ready to thy battle, and in those evils be even as pilgrims upon the earth.
Yeah, the Lord said in those days, the days that's to come, we're gonna be like pilgrims on the earth, man. All right, we're gonna be from one place to the next, man.
No.
You got something?
This Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5. I'll start at verse 13. Even so, we in like manner, as soon as we were born, began to draw to our end, and had no sign of virtue to shew, but were consumed in our own wickedness. For the hope of the ungodly is like dust that is blown away with the wind, like a thin froth that is driven away with the storm, like as the smoke which is dispersed here and there with a tempest, and passeth away as the remembrance of a guest that tarrieth but a day.
So basically, the ungodly don't got no hope, man. Basically, they hopeless, man. All right.
Hey, and that's why it says, what is it in Esdras? Let the multitude perish then which was born in vain. You know, but let my grape be kept, for with great labor have I made it perfect, roughly paraphrasing. All right. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5, verse 15. But the righteous live forevermore. Their reward also is with the Lord, and the care of them is with the Most High. Therefore shall they receive a glorious kingdom and a beautiful crown from the Lord's hand. For with his right hand shall he cover them, and with his arm shall he protect them. He shall take to him his jealousy for complete armor, and make the creature his weapon for the revenge of his enemies.
And what's the creature, man? It's the elect, man. All right, the creature is the elect men. Okay, because what it say, thou art my battle axes and weapons of war, man. He's going to make the creature a weapon, man. A new weapon with threshing, sharpening. What did it say? New weapon with sharp teeth, something like that.
I'll get it for you after. Verse 18, he shall put on righteousness as a breastplate and true judgment instead of an helmet. He shall take holiness for an invincible shield. His severe wrath shall he sharpen for a sword, and the world shall fight with him against the unwise. Then shall the right aiming thunderbolts go abroad, and from the clouds, as from a well-drawn bow, shall they fly to the mark. And hailstones full of wrath shall be cast as out of a stone bow, and the water of the sea shall rage against them, and the floods shall cruelly drown them. Yea, a mighty wind shall stand up against them, and like a storm shall blow them away. Thus iniquity Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5, verse 23. Yea, a mighty wind shall stand up against them, and like a storm shall blow them away. Thus iniquity shall lay waste the whole earth, and ill dealing shall overthrow the thrones of the mighty. Right? Hey, man, that's just a glimpse of our salvation. That's just a glimpse of what we strive for, man. All right? Hey, as it says, man, you know, being temperate, you know, into those things that are corruptible, but we do it to obtain that which is incorruptible, man. All right? We do it to receive immortality. All right? We do it so that way we can get out of these vain-ass, no-good bodies, man.
Hey, and we do it ultimately for the elect's sake, man. Yep. All right?
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 40. This Isaiah, chapter 40, verse 29. He giveth power to the faint, and to them that have no might he increaseth strength. Even the youths shall faint and be weary, and the young man shall utterly fall. But they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary.
Hey, bring that out again, Baba Kashan.
Isaiah chapter 40, verse 29.
Cause that's beautiful. Cause we know we going into how like
Yep.
brothers just tired and just feel kind of beaten down, man.
Mm-hmm.
But it say, hey, those that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength, man,
Yep.
and be renewed. Go ahead,
This is the book of Isaiah chapter 40, starting at verse 29. He giveth power to the faint, and to them that have no might, he increaseth strength.
Hey, and that's us, man. We don't got no might in our hand. All right, we don't have no military. We don't have no, you know what I mean? Like we said, brothers suffer from infirmities. All right, brothers' bodies is being broken down. All right. Okay, so we ultimately waiting on Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah, man, to renew us.
Isaiah chapter 40, verse 30. Even the youth shall faint and be weary, and the young man shall utterly fall.
Hey, and that's true, man. Hey, like you said, right, like brothers, young men, and you feeling like you're an old ass man. You know, you like you said, your back hurting.
I walked out, my back was hurting, then my left knee felt a little. So I'm like, what the hell is going on?
You like, yo, you know what I mean? Your back hurting, your knee and shit.
You know, over here sidestepping this shit, you know.
You got toothache and shit.
Oh, man.
You know
Head
what I mean?
pounding.
Head hurting and
You
shit.
know.
You like
Bills tomorrow and all time, you know what I mean?
Like what the fuck, man?
Oh,
I mean?
man.
Go ahead.
The book of Isaiah chapter 40, verse 30. Even the youth shall faint and be weary, and the young men shall utterly fall. But they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles.
Yeah, so the Lord gonna give us spiritual powers, man. And we're gonna be out here like Hancock, man, like Superman, actually flying, man. And yo, somebody hear that and be like, yo, they bugged out, man. But you gotta think, I just was watching this drawing, right? And I did a video, this was a little bit back, where Esau got where as though he got these things where he can fly.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? They like little boosters on their head. And they
got
take
the
off
full suits and shit.
Yeah, they take off and fly.
It's
all
no
around
longer
and shit.
it's no longer like the big old jetpack.
Yeah,
now.
it's like strapped to their hands and shit. And they take off and they flying and shit. So hold on. If Esau, listen, this is what you gotta tell you, this is what you gotta know. If Esau can achieve it
on a
carnal level,
how much more can the Lord achieve on
the
the
spiritual level? You understand? So it's not impossible. If Esau can, you can believe that Esau got the technology to put jetpacks fly around.
A carnal man can fly, but the Lord won't give a spiritual man the same power, if not greater.
And be able to take off like Hancock, man.
It's crazy.
That's and that's how you know, all right, these people don't got no faith, man. That's how you know that these people don't believe in Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah, man. All right, because look, the thing about that is Esau a base man.
Yeah, that's low level.
That's low level.
That's low level. That's low level.
Esau is a base man. Yeah. So if Esau can do this on a carnal tip and pull it off, what makes you think that the Lord can't do it on a spiritual tip? It's that much more glorious, man. So we're gonna be able to fly like Hancock, man. Lord willing, we those men. We counted at that number, man. Is there more than that?
This is the last one. Isaiah chapter 40, verse 31. Select it. Yeah. Isaiah chapter 40, verse 31. But they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint.
God. So the Lord going pretty much, hey, and that's how, look, the Lord going to upgrade us Okay, while we even in these bodies right here, man. All right? The Lord gonna upgrade us while we even in these bodies right here, man. All right, but we ultimately waiting for those new bodies, those heavenly made bodies, man.
All right, this is the Book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 4. Salakia, chapter 3, starting at verse 1. But the souls of the righteous are in the hands of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, and there shall no torment touch them. In the sight of the unwise, they seem to die, and their departure is taken for misery. And their going from us to be utter destruction, but they are in peace. For though they be punished in the sight of men, yet is their hope full of immortality. And having been a little chastised, they shall be greatly rewarded, for the Most High proved them and found them worthy for himself. As gold in the furnace hath he tried them, and received them as a burnt offering. And in the time of their visitation, they shall shine and run to and fro like sparks among the stubble. They shall judge the nations and have dominion over the people, and their Lord shall reign forever. They that put their trust in him shall understand the truth, and such as be faithful in love shall abide with him. For grace and mercy is to his saints, and he hath care for his elect.
So with that, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai Ba'ashem Rakakadash.
Double honors to the elders at Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the Akim that's pushing his word throughout the four corners of the planet. Shalom to the elect.
Shalom.